You're watching Football Daily, and here's this week's biggest transfer news in headlines. We've asked you guys to keep an eye out for any transfer rumours and to tweet them in. So if you'd like to be involved next week, make sure you follow us on Twitter and hit us up with the hashtag TransferTalk to me at Zach Jellab or the Football Daily account. Follow me. We begin in Spain, where Real Madrid have narrowed down their targets to 2 players, one for each of the upcoming transfer windows. The first is Julian Draxler, who had previously been linked to Arsenal, with Zinedine Zidane said to be a huge fan of the 24-year-old. The Daily Star claims Zizou wants new attacking reinforcements after letting go of James Rodriguez and not bringing in any replacements. Plus, he wants the club to sign the German in January. Draxler has fallen down the pecking order at PSG with the arrival of Mbappe and Neymar, and a move to Los Blancos wouldn't be the worst downgrade, though he'd still sit on the bench. The other is Tottenham sensation Dele Alli, who is currently under contract with the North London club till 2022. Don Balon claimed that Madrid would be looking to do a cash plus player deal, with Mateo Kovacic going the other way. It's well known that Spurs are currently paying Ali 50k a week, and it would be no surprise that cash-rich Real would triple it as his starting salary. The 21-year-old is currently split between which super agent to sign with, Raiola or Mendes, but one thing we know is that either agent will be asking for a lot of money, and could see the Lily-Whites bringing in over £150 million. But will Dele go to Real, will he move to a different club, or will he stay with Spurs? Let us know in the poll right now. We head to Merseyside now, where according to Tuto Mercato, Everton are set to hold a meeting with a club to discuss the possibility of signing one of the world's best strikers. This is mad. Yes, the Toffees are set to speak with PSG over their striker Edinson Cavani. It was only last week that it turned out Everton had an offer rejected by Diego Costa and are now looking elsewhere. It's no secret that Cavani had a bust-up with the Parisian starman Neymar, and that it was claimed the Brazilian wanted him sold. But this is absolute garbage. Well done, Tuto. You take our bullshit Room of the Week award. To London, and Chelsea fans, you may want to look away now, as Antonio Conte has made a very worrying statement. The Italian has recently moved his family to England, but said in an interview, "It's not in my head to stay abroad for too long. I intend to go back to Italy one day." Italian clubs like Inter and AC Milan are already interested, with the latter having supposedly made contact with the 48-year-old. If this was to happen, surely Thomas Tuchel would be his replacement, so it's not all too bad. From West London to North, where Arsenal's number 11 has told the club he's had enough. The Mirror report that Mesut Ozil has allegedly snubbed the Gunners' contract offer and would rather link up with old boss Jose Mourinho next year. The midfielder spent his entire career at Los Blancos being managed by the Portuguese, and the two are said to be very fond of each other. Arsenal, however, may cash in on him in January, with clubs like Fenerbahce interested. But come on, would you rather go to Turkey when the Red Devils are calling? The Daily Mail have our next story and we go back to Merseyside for it, but to the red half, and I'm sorry Liverpool fans, it ain't good news. Yes, Philippe Coutinho is back in the headlines, just a week after his heroic return to the club, and we'll give you just one guess at which club are after him. Ding ding ding, it's Barcelona. The Brazilian has reiterated his desire to move to the new camp, and Liverpool will supposedly consider selling the 25-year-old in January. The Scouse club rejected several offers of more than £100 million in the summer, however now could be tempted to cash in. But would you sell Coutinho for 100 mil? Vote in the poll now to decide. Just before we head over to our next transfer story, make sure you tune in for our YouTube live stream today. We'll be talking about all the upcoming matches, the recent news, and answering all of your questions, yes, your questions, during the stream. Make sure you're there, or be square. To London, and this one comes from ESPN, who claim Tottenham are ready to abandon their plans to bid for Ross Barkley this January. The Everton midfielder looked set to leave Goodison Park last summer, before quitting a medical with Chelsea halfway through, with the promise of Tottenham coming for him. But now it seems Poch has no need for the Englishman, as he believes the previously terrible Moussa Sissoko has improved considerably. But we're not too sure Barkley would have been an upgrade either. We jump on the underground to the London Stadium, as Slavan Bilic's days at West Ham look numbered. The Guardian claim the club have already tried to get ex-Borussia Dortmund manager Thomas Tuchel to take over, and surprise surprise, he said no. The current frontrunner is Huddersfield Town's David Wagner, who currently has the Terriers in 8th place. Slavan, on the other hand, could be on his way back to Turkey, with Trabzonspor preparing to make a move for him in case he's sacked. which is basically inevitable. And finally, we head to China, after one chairman in the country has come out to state his desire for a transfer talk favourite. That man is of course Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who I thought we wouldn't have to hear about for another 3 months. But no, he's back, and in a rumour less credible than ever. Tianjin Quanjin's chairman Xu Yuhi said he is worth 65 million euros to 70 million. I would pay that too. He would help us make the club and the Chinese league more internationally known. Though, with the league's 100% tax, I doubt this will happen.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that. As usual, let us know what you thought in the comments below. And if you've liked that, why not check out the video that's on screen right now? Click it, it's a good one. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.